kidnapping people in broad daylight. Individuals, regardless of their immigration status, are being targeted. Entire communities are living in fear. These actions have nothing to do with the safety of the American people. They're designed to spread fear. This isn't protection, it's intimidation. These extreme, un-American, and discriminatory actions by our own federal agents, ordered by President Trump, are cruel and indefensible. These are the actions of a president who has no respect for our laws, our values, and is actively working to undermine the very fabric of our democracy. I've signed an executive order banning the use of Cook County-owned property and resources for civil immigration enforcement. And my administration will continue to use every tool and every resource at our disposal to fight the militarization of ICE. I'm proud to stand here today with a coalition of state and local leaders united in our resolve to defend our residents and uphold the values of justice and safety for all of our communities. Cook County will not tolerate injustice or the inhumane treatment of people who come here seeking safety and the chance to build a better life. America is a great nation because people have come from all over the world to make it so. Cook County is and will remain a welcoming county. We will continue to work every day to stand up for every resident, to ensure that every resident feels safe, respected, and valued. Now it's my pleasure to bring to the podium Representative Danny Davis. Still with us? Yep. There he is.
Well, I am. Thank you very much, and let me first of all just thank Representative John Paul for bringing 19 members of the U.S. House of Representatives, all Democrats, to Chicago. So I'm pleased to stand here with the mayor of my city, with the president of my Cook County board, and reaffirm that Chicago is a fight-back city, that under no circumstances will we stand and allow the illegal disrespect and disruption of our citizens. We recognize that immigrants have rights that should be protected, rights that should be respected each and every time, each and everywhere. Dr. King was known for saying that if you have injustice anywhere, it is a threat to justice everywhere. We don't intend for injustice to occur in Illinois, nor in the United States of America. So I thank my colleagues for helping us highlight what has taken place in Chicago so that we can make sure that it does not continue and does not take place in other cities throughout America. Thank you all again.
Thank you, Representative Davis. Now let me bring up to the podium House Democratic Caucus Chair, Representative Pete Aguilar from California.
Thank you, Ranking Member Jayapal and Mayor Johnson and commissioners and President Preckwinkle and my colleagues as well. Democrats are laser focused on ensuring everyone in our communities feels safe and secure from crime. But Donald Trump and his Republican henchmen, time and time again, have been more focused on demonizing the entire immigrant community rather than working on bipartisan solutions to improve public safety. From day one, we saw how unserious Donald Trump was when he pardoned 1,500 January 6th rioters from prison, many of whom were violent criminals, pedophiles, and domestic abusers. One of those charged even committed this week threatened the life of Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries. This shows the Trump administration's backwards priorities, pardoning violent criminals and going after people whose only crime is that they may be undocumented. Instead of targeting criminals, President Trump is unleashing agents across this country and disappearing people off the streets without due process. In many cases, detaining U.S. citizens and law-abiding immigrants with no criminal history. In my community of San Bernardino, California, a masked immigration agent opened fire on an unarmed vehicle in the middle of a residential neighborhood. The person was so scared for their life, they called the local police department to ask for help. This failed approach to so-called immigration enforcement is not only wrong, but it's un-American.
We're listening in here in Chicago to Mayor